A sweeping decision from the White House is reshaping who can enter the United States. In a move framed as a matter of national security, President Donald Trump has sharply expanded America's travel ban, adding 7 more countries to a list that already spans much of the globe. The proclamation, signed Tuesday, bars citizens of 7 additional countries from entering the U.S., including Syria. The White House says the move strengthens restrictions on nations with what it calls severe deficiencies in screening and vetting. Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, South Sudan, Syria, Laos, and Sierra Leone. Laos and Sierra Leone had previously faced only partial restrictions, but are now under a full ban. The White House says all expanded measures will take effect on January 1. The inclusion of Syria is especially striking. Just weeks ago, Trump pledged support for Syria's future after landmark talks with its new president, Al-Shaara, who has sought to end decades of isolation after toppling Bashar al-Assad. But that tone shifted dramatically after a deadly attack in Syria. 2 U.S. Army soldiers and a civilian interpreter were killed when a suspected Islamic State attacker struck a joint convoy. The White House also cited visa overstay rates and Syria's fragile civil infrastructure, saying the country lacks a reliable central authority to issue passports or conduct adequate vetting. This expansion builds on a sweeping order Trump signed in June, banning travelers from 12 countries outright and imposing partial restrictions on 7 others, rules that remain fully in place. Trump has also added partial restrictions on 15 more countries, including Nigeria, which has drawn scrutiny after Trump cited concerns over violence against Christians, claims Nigeria disputes. Since returning to office, Trump has aggressively enforced immigration policy, deploying federal agents to cities and sharply limiting asylum at the U.S.-Mexico border. The latest expansion follows last month's fatal shooting of 2 National Guard members in Washington, D.C. Investigators say the suspect entered the U.S. through a resettlement program in 2021.
Subscribe to Oneindia and never miss an update. Download the Oneindia app now.